People are not happy about a potential rate hike for their Wi-Fi. Comcast Xfinity internet service recently let users know that their plans will have a data usage limit in the coming months. WMAR2 News' Eddie Kadam is working for you tonight to find out what this means for you.
I talked to a spokesperson from Comcast who told me they're pushing those bills back even further to give people ample time to prepare, and that most families aren't going to go over that 1.2 terabytes of data anyway.
The people I talked to tonight say you can easily go over that limit with parents working from home and kids going to school virtually. And that's not to mention if people aren't using their internet to stream TV as well.
I did receive a notice via email saying that I had been approaching my data cap limit, and I was like, well, what data cap?
Comcast will soon have a 1.2 terabyte data limit for people who don't want to pay more for unlimited. If customers go over that limit, they can be charged up to $100 more a month. Comcast originally said they weren't charging people until April, but has now pushed it to August. Mike Broyles works in IT and uses and knows a lot about data usage. He also has children that are going to school online and streams TV through the internet.
Even just streaming on one television will take, and I know whenever all the crazy stuff happened back at the beginning of this month with the Washington Capitol and everything, we had the news on the entire day. We easily blew through what our projected allotment would have been for that day. And that's just one television.
City Council members Ryan Dorsey, Zeke Cohen, and Christopher Burnett and the Baltimore Digital Equity Coalition penned a letter to Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosh calling for an investigation into price gouging, citing the digital divide students are already facing and the lack of affordable and reliable internet for low-income families, saying in part, unconscionable predatory data capping amidst a global pandemic is not only an affordability issue, but it is one of accountability. Frosh's office says they've received the letter and that they're looking into it. Danielle Contreras says she pays for the highest gig download speed and will now have to pay $25 more a month to keep up with her household's internet, bringing her total monthly bill to around $260 a month.
I can't believe that. I mean, it's like the only option we have. And then they're going to do this in the middle of a pandemic where everyone's at home anyway. So whether you want to or not, you have to pay for it. You don't have a choice.
A spokesperson for Comcast says 1.2 terabytes is enough for, quote, consumers to video conference for 3,500 hours, watch 1,200 hours of distance learning videos, stream 500 hours of high-definition video content a month, or play more than 34,000 hours of online games. I was referred back to this statement when I asked why the increase was necessary in the first place and how many people exactly would be affected. For WMAR 2 News, I'm Eddie Kadam.